Hi, this is Wiz. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the Polestar 2 BST. I'm just there. Hi. On this video, we're gonna do a walk through the car. I'm gonna explain you the details of this Polestar 2 BST and we're gonna have a look at the interior. So I'm really sorry, weather conditions are not ideal. While there is a big, beautiful, bright sun, it is freezing cold. The car was dirty from yesterday's drive and I just washed it. So it is what it is. Let's get this done. Just a little bit of background. Polestar made a first generation of BST, the 270, that was limited to 270 units. And then 1 year later, they come up with this BST 230 that is limited this time to 230 units. There are two main differences between the 270 and the 230. The first one is the front grille, where you have now this plate called Smart Zone. Basically, you can remove that and you get the exact same grille as the 270. When I got the car delivered, I've been asked whether I want to have the plate that gives a look like the 2024 model year or have it removed. And I choose to have it on, just to have the same look as the model year 24. And then the second difference is on the cabin. We're gonna have a look at the cabin a little bit later, but the 230 has an Alcantara or micro sud interior. This is something unique to the BST 230. The exterior color is the beautiful, in my opinion, Nebula Grey. I've been told that this Nebula Grey is also an exclusive color to the BST 230. I'm not really sure about that. Please tell me on the comment if the 270 had also the Nebula Grey variant. This color is a bit similar to the Volvo Sage Green, but is not exactly the same color. You maybe can't see it here, but it is a metallic color. I like it a lot. What do you think about this Nebula Green? Would you be bold enough to choose a car on this color? I'm bored about white, black, gray cars. Wheels are 21-inch, very similar to the one on the Polestar 1. Tires are exclusively made for this car, 245/35/21 Pirelli P0. I'm still running the summer tires. I need to change those and go with the winter set because temperature is getting very cold and it is risky in Switzerland to drive on these conditions with the summer tires. But the winter set is on order. It's gonna be delivered probably next week. So I'm gonna go down from 21 to 20 inch. You're gonna see them on probably the next video. The BST 230 has huge Brembo front calipers with ventilated disc. This badge is also different. It says Polestar Engineered BST Edition 230. Brakes on the back are regular, same as the performance model. Not that sexy looking, right? The BST 230 has also the all-ins dampers, but there is an exclusivity to the BST versions that I'm gonna show you right now. In order to do that, you need to open the front trunk, or frunk, as you call when you have a Tesla. And there you have it. You can adjust the dampers from here. You get 20 different positions, from the stiffest one to the softer one. This is absolutely useless if you ask me, but it is so cool. It is so cool looking, so nice. I love this little feature. And also proper to the BST, but you can't really see it here because there is a plastic cover. You have a front strut bar, aluminum front strut bar. How cool is that? So to recap the differences between a regular Polestar 2 Performance Edition and this BST Edition 230, you got the exclusive Nebula Green color, the exclusive micro-sud or Alcantara interior, the 21-inch wheels, the big Brembo calipers, the adjustable all-ins dampers that can be adjusted from the front trunk. What do you think about this car? I love it. Interesting enough, while this is the new version of the BST that replaces the BST 270, so this is the BST 230, it has the same specs as the older version. And basically, despite this car looking like a model year 24 with the new Smart Zone grille, this is based to the model year 23, the pre-facelift version. And this has a huge impact on range, because range on this car, and I'm gonna talk about it more on next videos, is not the best feature. To summarize, this car is the long-range dual motor with the performance pack. It has 476 horsepower and 680 Newton meters of torque. It has the 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.4 seconds. It has a 78 kilowatt hours battery with an estimated WLTP range of around 468 kilometers, if I'm not mistaken, but in reality is way less. As you may know, the Polestar 2 is based on the Volvo XC40. So the base is an ICE car, and this is giving some disadvantages compared to, let's say, a Tesla. Dimensions are 4.6 meters. It is 1.48 meter high, and it is 1.98 meters width. The wheelbase is 2.735 meters. Almost forgot to say, the BST has a lower suspension. It is lowered by 2.5 centimeters. We saw the front, so now let's give a look at the trunk. You can open with your foot, so this is a very nice feature. It works very well. What I like compared to the Tesla Model 3 I had is the hatch situation. So it is way more practical. So the trunk has 446 liters capacity, not the biggest one, but still it is quite versatile compared to the one on the Model 3. Let's have a look now on the interior. So as I said previously, the main difference between a regular Polestar 2 and also the BST 270 is the Alcantara or micro-sud trim. The cabin of the Polestar 2 is quite conventional compared to a Tesla, for example. You have a More conventional layout with a front screen here and a center screen there. This one is 11 inch, not the biggest one. This one is around 12 inch, a little bit more, I think. A lot of people don't really like this console here. That is very huge, I have to admit, but it doesn't really bother me. The user interface is Android Automotive. I like it quite a lot. It really resembles to an Android phone, so if you have an Android phone, you are at home. It's not as complete as the Tesla user interface, but still what I really like is the simplicity, the fact that it has a lot of Google integrations, like the map, for example. And when you plan a trip, you get all the charging station, the stops like a Tesla. I'm comparing a lot this car with a Tesla because if you are new to my channel, you have to know that my previous car was a Tesla Model 3 long range. Just go watch all my videos about it if you want. Let's go now on the back seats. So the space is quite decent. I'm 1.72 m. The front seat is on my position, my ideal position, and still it is okay. Not the biggest car, but it's okay. Unfortunately, you got that central tunnel because, as I said previously, this car is based on an internal combustion engine chassis. And this is the dashboard. I like it. If you know me, you know that I like screens. So I got two of them here. I don't know if you can see it, but I like this little touch, the Polestar here that is reflected to the glass. The roof glass is one piece and is quite big. Very cool. And I have to say, I'm having this car since 3 weeks only, but the general fit and finishing is a little bit better than a Tesla. Lately, Tesla got really better, especially the ones that are built in Shanghai or Berlin. I'm not talking about the one built in the US, where I'm sorry for my American friends, but the quality is atrocious. But the Tesla built in Shanghai and Berlin are way better. This Polestar is a bit better than that. Let's be honest. Charging is done via CCS2. It's not the quickest one to charge. It's a bit slower compared to the Tesla Model 3. So there you have it. That was a first look at my brand new Polestar 2 BST 230 that replaced my previous Tesla Model 3 long range. What do you think about this car? If you are into EV cars, would you go more with Tesla? Would you go with a more unconventional car like this Polestar 2 BST? Do you like the Nebula Green color? Would you choose this color? The BST 270 is also available in Space Black, I believe it is called. But I didn't want that. I just wanted a car that stands out, like it was the case. If you are not new to my channel, you may remember my Audi S5 Sportback Nardo Grey. So this Polestar gives me S5 Nardo Grey vibes, because it has also a color that stands out compared to the regular boring colors you find nowadays on cars. So do you like this car? Do you think this is a suitable whiz car? Let me know in the comment. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.